but I try to tell my partner, I said, I'm a pimp too. I know you ain't. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
was like, shit, I'm taking offense to it. Like, nigga, I am. I've been breaking bitches because I was, but I wasn't doing no pimping though.
Yeah.
I was macking. You know what I'm saying? I was receiving funds from that wasn't even prostitutes.
Yeah.
I had that was me, school teachers, and just taking care of me. I had that go sell dope and bring me money, but that wasn't a pimp. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That I just receiving some funds from a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what I always say. Just because you receive money from, that don't mean no pimp.
Man, so fast forward, you in the street life, you in the gang banging life, and then we fast forward, you get into the industry. So how did you make that transition, and what made you choose to go into it?
See, I always could rap. I always could rap, but when I was like 16, I got into it. My mama, we was in the Carolina Wild Wings, man. It was some people were finna try to sign me, and they had a morality. You know what a morality contract is?
Yeah.
It was a moral contract on the table. And man, my mama had my mentor. My mama, man, they read this. They read this to me. I was like, hell nah. Cause back then, it's '06. It ain't like how it is now. They had the contract. I couldn't cuss in my music. I couldn't. So like after that, then I'm all the way tuned into that gangster. I'm all the way acting with that G shit. I was like, man, fuck this shit. I was like, I don't want to rap. That shit. My mama kicked me out the house that night. Cause my mama let me know, she like, you going through a financial situation. You don't even know it. I'm trying to keep a roof over your head. These motherfuckers trying to give you some money for music. And you don't want to do it. You talking about you want to gang bang. So it's like, man, after that, man, I just backed away from music. And then, I probably like 2014 rolled around, and goddamn 2014 came around, I did some little shit and it went. It was cool. But I wasn't on it. So COVID hit. I was by this time I'm pimping. I'm pimping. I'm pimping 2017. I come all the way in. 2016, 2017, I'm all the way live with the pimping. We come around. I drop a song. A pimp song. I'm gonna rap what I'm living.
Yeah.
And I drop Pimp through it. When I drop Pimp through it, they went. Couldn't come outside. But the pimps, we was outside though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The pimping was outside. I was on Bissonnette. You know what I'm saying? I tell this story all the time. I was on Bissonnette. And my pimp partner said, man, who that is in that car? They had Pimp through it playing. And I was like, man, I don't know that. And they looked at me like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Hey, let's touch on that though. So what was it like pimping through COVID? So everybody in the house, you know what I'm saying, and you outside like and with the curfew and all of that. What was it like?
Like it was live, man. It was, the clubs was closed. So man, it bought strippers and shit to the concrete.
Yeah.
It bought so many to the blade. It bought squares to the blade, like want some money. And then, they were giving away that money. So, you know what I'm saying? It bought so many, it was live, bro. Like Bissonnette was crazy. Bissonnette was live during COVID. It was so many down on it. It was like, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. I didn't even come to Bissonnette till 2019.
Yeah.
I was always up here and I'm in Dallas in my own Harry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, I ain't come to Bissonnette till 2019. I tell them, I ain't no shame in my pimp. I tell you, like, you got, it's some COVID pimps. I'm not a COVID pimp. I came before this.
Yeah.
But everybody know got it on during COVID. You know what I'm saying? Pimped hard during COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I tell all the time, man, I'm talking about like I ain't no COVID pimp, but I got it on during COVID. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
it was a lot of people made money during COVID. Like, yeah, for
but
sure.
like, man, I didn't even know what that was until I got it. Until I caught it. I caught COVID.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, I was in the casino on the carpet, me and my food. And it was crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. I was in Windstar, bro. Me and my during COVID. Me and my arguing. I give my some money to go work, right? To work the carpet. Man, I gave one of my like 20 supposed to be. I gave that $20 bill. I never forget this. And by the time they got in there, since she was calling me, Daddy, I can't find my $20 bill. You know what I'm saying? I can't find it. Cause see, man, during COVID, WinStar, it was certain sections you couldn't go to in the casino. They would close down. We gotta clean this. We gotta clean that, right? So we was in the casino to drop the 20 outside somewhere. And I said, if I go out there and find that 20, I'm gonna be on your head. So I went and the damn 20 were floating in by the car, finna blow away in the wind. And I went and I stepped on it, I got it, and I came back in, and she was like, you found it? And I was like, hell yeah. And I didn't give it to her. I like had to do it. And I was like, man, get up out my face, get home. Like that. Man, I sat down with that $20 bill and I put that shit in the machine and I hit that 3 times and that struck for 10 bands. When that struck for 10 bands, I'm talking about we was in the casino 10 minutes. The came, I feel that shit. I said, come on, man, we gone. You know what I'm saying? I left up out there. And when I left up out of there, this was damn near Juneteenth weekend.
Yeah.
I left up out that casino. We were outside. I wasn't supposed to be outside. I wasn't supposed to be in no establishment. Went to the family reunion down there in Grove in Hill. Went to my family reunion and ate some of my uncle chicken. And it tasted nasty. I said, man, my uncle can cook. What the fuck wrong with you? What do you got going on? And my auntie looked at me. She went crazy. She said, you got that shit? I didn't know what it was. I was like, I got what? She was like, you can't taste your food? And I couldn't taste my food. I had cold. Yeah. With that casino. I was like, God damn. That's when I first found it, like really knew what it was. I was outside the whole time, no mask.
Yeah. I take $10,000 to catch COVID.
You know what I'm saying? About this shit.
Yeah. And so during COVID, bro, like what was the biggest difference between regular pimp environment and then COVID pimping?
It bought so many pimps. It bought so many new. That's what was different.
Is it because the girls now, that, like you said, the strippers, they can go out there and work on it. They need help now. They need
bringing their own niggas after. They were bringing their own niggas out there, man. You know what I'm saying? They were bringing guys out there.
So niggas is boyfriend pimping at this time.
Man, there ain't even really just no such thing as a boyfriend pimp. You either one or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you want to do with your hoe, but yeah, but it was some squares out there. They just wasn't no game for real. They wasn't no pimping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of guys out there didn't know what they was doing. And you know, a lot of niggas might have threw me in the category because nigga didn't know me like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was quiet, niggas. Cause like I said, when that song took off, nigga, like when you introduce yourself to a pimp, like, what's up, P? What's up, P? Man, Rooster the pimp. They be like, what you saying, P? And I be like, man, Rooster. They be like, hey, P, I be listening to you. It was that type of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the guy from here, they had to tell him, nigga, man, that nigga been pimping. I know that nigga before he was a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how that was. That code. And then that shit was bringing, it was bitches thinking they could do it, thinking they could pimp.
Yeah.
It was bringing all type of shit. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? From how I learned it. Cause man, I ain't gonna lie, I laid eyes on the game for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always knew what the pimping was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like my partner, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cat No John. My partner, I met that nigga 2014, late 2014, 2015. I knew what time it was. That was the first, like, you know what I'm saying, some real game I laid my eyes on for real.
What that shit look like? Cause that's one to ask you. Like, how'd you get into the game? Who brought you into the game?
Man, when I seen it, it was like, you know, my uncle though, my uncle CJ, he's a Mac. He always gonna refer to himself as a Mac. You know what I'm saying? My uncle CJ, I always see my uncle CJ, you know what I'm saying, work them hoes. You know, but like when I first seen a nigga, you know, first I said, you know, Free Magnificent. You know what I'm saying? First I seen Magnificent all the time here and there. And Ken was seeing me like in Big T. Big T was all and shit like that. But like when a nigga that was my partner for real, and I had to really just understand what the fuck he talking about and understand what he's saying and dealing with, like, bro, what they mean? What they mean? Hey, bro, why you said that? Hey, why you calling me square? That was like 20, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, like, man, he had 3 hoes with him. We was in the studio. He had 3 hoes, he had 3 white girls with him. And them hoes on point. Them hoes in pocket. And you know, they were grabbing his coat for him and shit like that and opening the door for him and shit. And I was like, God damn, this nigga got going on. Yeah. And I had keep the shit, you know, I always been around my uncle. I was always a Mac. You know what I'm saying? But I never was no game for real. I was always a Mac because I ain't gonna lie, a woman from 20 years ago gonna tell you, man, I always did for him.
Yeah.
I ain't really just I always gonna kick out receiving team with them hoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always receive.
Yeah.
You know, but I try to tell my partner, I said, I'm a pimp too. And he like, no, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I'm taking offense to it. Like, nigga, yes, I am. Nigga, I've been breaking bitches because I was, but I wasn't doing no pimping though.
Yeah.
I was macking. You know what I'm saying? I was receiving funds from bitches that wasn't even prostitutes.
Yeah.
I had hoes that was motherfucking me, school teachers and shit, and you know, just taking care of me. I had hoes that go sell dope and bring me money and shit, but that wasn't a pimp. You know what I'm saying? That I just receiving some fun from a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what the niggas always say. Just cause you receive money from a bitch, that don't mean no pimp. You know what I'm
And
saying?
so when you see him, he got the three white girls in there, man. They doing this. You say, okay, yeah, that nigga got the real structure. I'm finna get down with that. So he gives you the game, and then just walk me through your first day pimp. Like how you get started.
Well, see, it was all like it was all with this bitch, that bitch, this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I always, I always tell it like it was so mixed up with what me trying to do it.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It was all mixed up. Everybody know about me and my little bitch, my girlfriend ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Me and her, I had her dancing and was taking to her. And my baby mama, she was dancing and giving it to me. You know what I'm saying? But like really, like man, that hoe, man, and I'm down at home, that track, that hoe, I say, big gave me the money, and I was like, damn. I was like, hey man, how many niggas you done seen tonight? I like basically asking how many niggas she fucked tonight. She was like, shit, I done seen by 8 niggas, but I done fucked only 2. And I was like, bitch, what? She was like, yeah. She like, I only fucked 2, but I done seen by 8 niggas though. Cause it was a good little bit of money. And I was like, bitch, what the hell you talking about? She was like, yeah, man, a lot of these niggas can't even get their dick up. Their dick wasn't even in me. A lot of these niggas can't even fit the condom. I'm really sitting on them and jacking their dick and doing all this shit. She said, I only felt 2 dicks really, daddy, tonight. And I was like, for real? I like, you think you do this every night? I was like, hell yeah. That bitch was like, hell yeah. And shit, I thought I was Pimp. I thought I was some game, nigga. Like, shit, nigga, I was like, shit, nigga, I'm gonna turn up with this hoe, nigga. Shit, I thought I was some game. But shit, it go in. I got knocked for that hoe. You know what I'm saying? Nigga
So
knocked me.
yeah, I want to ask you.
A big got knocked. Man, I ain't gonna say his name, but you know what I'm saying? Somebody big. Now I tell y'all, camera. You know what I'm saying? I tell you how he took the time. A big got knocked me for that hoe.
So let me. Hey, so what does that feel like? Because I know in the pimp game, like you get knocked, you get knocked. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But this your first time, bro. So was you mad, bro?
And now I was happy because like I felt like a pimp. Cause I like
Because
my niggas tell me you gonna get knocked, man. I'm like, shit, nigga, because he served me. Cause he didn't have to, niggas, the pimping P, niggas be like, shit, man, I ain't calling that nigga. That nigga ain't no game. Shit, I ain't calling that. Nigga don't know your name, don't hold no weight. Nigga ain't gonna call your phone.
yeah,
Cause they don't know what you might do. Pimps, we know about this shit. Niggas be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Niggas kill you about that bitch.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll smoke you about that hoe, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, a lot of niggas like, but when Pete called me, I did that, but shit, it was so quick the way he did it. He was fast. He was, hey man, he was like, hey man, you probably wonder where the hell it was quick. So it was like, shit, I'm holding the phone. I'm looking at my uncle right there with me. I'm looking at my uncle. I was smiling. I was like, I did like this. I was like, he's a nigga serving me. He's a nigga serving me about that hoe. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I see that he hung up, but he was giving the call. He was letting me know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was letting me know. So, but then after that shit, man, it came time where I had to do it.
Gotcha.
And, but I was always late. My nigga had always laced me up to, you know what I'm saying? But I eventually started accumulating my own game, getting next to other guys and shit like that, learning different things, learning different methods, and learning different cultures of the shit. Cause it's one big culture, but you got different cities of guys who do this and guys who talk like this and talk like that. But shit, it got to a point where I had to do some serve. It got to a point where I was scared to serve. Where I was, nigga, let me get the clothes. And nigga like, hey, nigga, they owed me $3,000. And it's like, what you do after that? It's like, nigga, what? It
Yeah.
was like, yeah, hey, nigga, if I see that hoe, nigga, I'm gonna whoop that hoe, nigga. That hoe owe me $3 bands, nigga. I got a leaving fee. And you be like, nigga, what? Nigga, this hoe just gave me $1,500. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This hoe just gave me $2,000. You like, nigga, I got that, P. And anything probably two put in my hand, P, I ain't giving it back to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know, you got these guys that'll get the kicking shit. Like, man, she stole the money, P. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that hoe stole 10 bands from me. Hey, P, I can't get the way I would talk. The guy that lays me, hey, P, I'm not giving. I'm gonna give you back your jewelry. I'm gonna give you back your guns. I'm gonna give you back your clothes. She got your shit over here, P. I'm gonna give you back all that, but I ain't giving you back no cash. You know what I'm saying? So it got to where I was dealing with shit like that.
So